Sitting right off the Leonard Street exit on the 131 northbound, in the shadows of downtown Grand Rapids, sits Mercantile Bank. In the shadows of the building sits a tiny garden. Those that drive by would never notice it. But for many of those working inside, this little spot means a lot.
We chose it specifically here because anyone who walks into the bank, every employee every day would see the garden and be reminded.
May 14th of last year, 20,000 runners hitting the streets for the annual Fifth Third Riverbank Run. But about a mile from the finish line in the 25K, Jason Kinzler suddenly collapses, suffering a major heart attack. Efforts to revive him were futile, and at just 37 years old, with a wife and 3 young children in the prime of his life, Jason Kinzler was gone.
Atherosclerosis is a disease that progresses over years, and unfortunately in his case it developed in an area, a larger coronary artery in a critical area that resulted in his death.
I mean, we're a pretty close team here, and losing Jason it was devastating.
He was the most amazing husband and father, son, friend, and had such a positive impact on everybody that was around him.
Jason was a star linebacker at Grand Valley in the mid-90s. He was inducted into the school's Hall of Fame in 2008. He lived a clean life, was in great shape, and was seemingly in picture-perfect health. That's what made his passing all the more shocking.
You knew, one, the way that he took care of himself and the type of shape that he had been in from the time that he had played and then carried that forward. It just was a complete shock that we had found that out.
Out of last year's tragedy, a rebirth of sorts is taking place. Instead of shying away from this year's Riverbank Run, those close to Jason are embracing it. 2 groups are running in his honor, one consisting of former Grand Valley football players and a larger group of Jason's co-workers at Mercantile Bank. The 2 groups are known as Team Kinzler, about 70 in all participating to raise money for the Jason Kinzler Family First Foundation.
Instead of avoiding that day, really kind of cherishing that day and remembering him in a positive way, and all of us running together in his memory.
The group first organized to raise money for Jason's family, to help Christy with the financial responsibility of raising 3 children. But when they brought the idea to Christy, she shot it down.
As hard as it has been to lose Jason, we could not have gotten through this without the support that we've had from our family and our friends, but the community, and realizing that not everybody has that.
She liked the idea, but she wanted to take it a different direction. She wanted all of us to run in Jason's memory, but any funds we were able to raise would go towards a foundation that would help other people that were maybe similar to Christy in that situation with an unexpected loss. And just listening to her vision, we all just fell in love with it.
I'm a counselor at a middle school, and through some of the work that I get to do there, it's a very different perspective than the community I live in, and there was a family there that I was helping try to find resources for, who went through something very similar a few months after what my family went through. And so my idea was, okay, enough for us, we're going to be fine. What can we do to help others who go through something similar?
Christy says she will not be in downtown Grand Rapids for this year's Riverbank Run. It's still too painful. But she will be at the special reception later that night at the Bob to say thanks to all the Team Kinzler runners.
The support behind this already has been, it's almost overwhelming. But it's not surprising, because it reflects the man that Jason was and how his presence in this world touched so many lives. And so I think it has the potential to be really big, and already it is. It already is.